Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in Tiragarde Sound at Kenning's Lodge in World of Warcraft, and we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Tiragarde Sound. So this is where we are at Kenning's Lodge, and we have a quest, Westward Noble, to go and make sure that Lord Kenning doesn't get himself dead. While I loathe to involve you in this further, I don't have the men to afford an escort for Lord Kenning's. If he gets hurt, we'll all be out of a job. Can you make sure he at least makes it to the West Camp, please? Find Lord Kenning's. So that's what we're going to do in today's episode. So we can fly, can't we? There we go. So he's off in, so this is the camp, and he is off in this direction. He's run off, not waited for anyone to help him. We're heading towards the glass here, look. Oh, it's over here. Stagheart Wash, and we have found Lord Kenning, so.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Ah, you finally made it. I think we have more pressing matters on our hands than hunting deer. Yeah, that looks like a dead guy. The South Watch Game Warden is dead. So yes, I think we definitely have some more problems. The start of a monster hunt. This is the closest I've been to a dead body. How exciting! What do you think murdered him? Well, what do you mean exciting? It's not exciting. The poor guy's dead. Oh dear, save me. These nobles just don't have any touch with reality, do they? Okay, well, we definitely do want to find out what killed him, because we don't want it killing anybody else. Regardless, it's my duty to ensure the safety of individuals under my employ. With a combination of my wit and bravery and your practical skills, we should be able to track it down. This will be a tale for the ages. Let's start with looking around the camp. See if you can find any clues. Investigate the camp wreckage.
See to your affairs.
I can see where this is leading. This means that I've got to look after another person who has no clue how to stay out of danger, and he's going to lead me into more and more danger and expect me to save him, and make it harder and harder and harder with every step that we take, aren't you? Let's have a good stretch and let's go. Smashed crate. A crate of foodstuff has been crushed by blunt force. Most of its contents have been flattened in the process. Well, that doesn't sound like people. Disturbed trap. This trap appears to have been set up to deter wildlife from entering the camp. Whatever set it off was large enough to break the trigger. Some fur from the attacker is stuck in the jaws. So we're looking for some gigantic piece of wildlife. What's that? Meat. Bloody trail. Ooh. Literally blood made a trail. A pool of dried blood marks the start of a trail of crushed undergrowth. Something that heavy and bleeding was dragged to the west of the camp. Oh no, please don't tell me that's one of our guys. One of our guys might not be dead. Can we go after him quick? A trail, you say? I wonder where it leads. So do I. The guy might be alive. Let's go. Noble responsibilities. From the state of this body, I would say a beast with formidable claws or fangs ravaged this camp. You say the trail leads westward. This camp usually houses more than one of Alana's hunters. I wonder if they are tracking the beast down as well. Hurry it up. I don't want to spend the day waiting around. Track our dangerous quarry. Track and kill the murdering monster. It's probably best sometimes to spend the whole day tracking something rather than getting yourself killed. But yes, I do want to go after these guys in the hope of saving the rest of them. Right, we can get a signet ring or a waste item. Let's go. Oh, he's going to follow me. Right, let's get that second quest. In case of emergency. In case of emergency. Oh dear. The puns are getting bad now. The cliffs here are well known for the crystal clear ice which forms at their base, and even more so for the elementals that are responsible for such. The hunters in my lodge use shards from the primal bodies to keep their stock frozen for transport. Well, that's practical. More importantly, think of how useful it could be for making and serving drinks. Oh, no. Okay, let's see if we can't find some elementals and gather shards from them. Collect 10 pristine ice chunks from ice elementals.
Steady on ahead.
Okay, let's get this guy out of here as fast as possible before he gets himself killed. Oh, there's something marked here. Cold corpse. That's a dead deer. At least that's not one of the guys. Right? Oh, ice. Oops, something's coming for me. What is it? A stag? Why are you attacking me, dear? We didn't need you. I suppose that'll make the lordship happy because he wanted to do some hunting, didn't he? But I would rather be saving our people's lives and worrying about the wildlife. Right, so, hunting ice. Oh, great, the stag came into the middle of it as well. Oh, that was quite loud with the... Okay, my sound settings might be slightly wrong because that slash there was quite loud, wasn't it? Oh, I think we need to heal this. Yes, that could potentially have killed us, couldn't it? Right, did we pick everything up? Right, we can skin the animals. I think in the last episode or two we got our skinning all the way up, didn't we? So, but we didn't do the herbalism, did we? Let's just double check that. I think we got the skinning, yes, we got the skinning all the way up, but not the herbalism, so we need to work on those. Yes, that scratchy noise there was the sound effect for the thrash was actually quite loud there. I'm sorry if my sound settings are a little bit off. I did have some trouble with my sound this week. I thought I'd fixed it, or I'll have to double check everything after making the recordings. The rest of the sound seems fine, but it was that one thrash in that direction just seemed very, very loud. Oh, and I forgot to get my health back, didn't I? There we go. Let's get our health back up. Okay. Alright, so there's more ice there. But if I head that way, I'm going to get both a wolf and a stag both at the same time, aren't I? Let's let this wolf come a little bit closer. And then we can possibly get that on its own. And then take out the stag and then open the ice. And then we won't risk a repeat of what we just had where we almost died. Because we had too many things all at once. There we go. And our health is pretty much normal. I don't think we need to use that now. Let's go get the stag next. Oh, did I just charge straight past it? Oh no, it went for Lord Kenning. That's interesting. Is he tastier than I am, or do they just... is it because I'm a cat? They think I'm much more dangerous. And they are absolutely true. I am much more dangerous. Right, more ice. Let's try that thrash again, see how loud it is this time. Yeah, see that... It's just that one sound that seems very loud, doesn't it? I don't think that's my problem with my sound then, is it? Because all the other sounds sound about the right level, but that one that one just seems a little more loud than everything else. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. 8 chunks. Is that more ice? That's more ice there. Let's go get that. And then I have to remember I'm supposed to be saving our people, aren't I? Yes, I find that quite strange that the thrash is just louder than everything else. That's really weird. Okay. How are we doing on the ice? We've got 8 of 20, so we've opened 2 and we've got 8, so that's about 4 each, isn't it? So got no energy ragey thief to go after you, right? Oh, I only got 1 off that. Oh, right, so it's very variable how many shards you get. That's another part of the trail.
Any rumours on the wind?
So let's Alright, so let's move this further forward. Just keep following the tracker's trail. So we found 2 things on the trail and we just need to keep going a little bit further. Alright, so we'll skin the puppy. And there's another marker over here somewhere. Vultures. Lots of meats. They've taken down something big. Oh, there's another stag's body here. Look, we're going to have to fight that wolf, aren't we? Yeah. Hate to say it, but this looks like we've been brought to a huge cave. Oh, there's somebody else here. Okay. Oh, he's so stoned me. That's very sweet of him. I think he thinks we were going to go straight into the cave after the bad guy. Get our herb and then let's go see. Did that guy just go in and kill it? Yeah, he did. He was hoping that we'd go in, and wasn't he? And we didn't. We waited and now we have to wait for a respawn. Should we go do the rest of the quest and come back maybe? How fast? Yes, I should have followed him into the cave, shouldn't I? That was silly, Kitty, not following the guy straight into the cave. I was kind of hoping to finish some of the others before we went in. Oh, that cool rat stopped me opening my ice crystals. Why did you stop me opening my ice crystals, Mr. Cool Rat? I don't need to fight you, but I do need the ice. How are we doing? How many things are still alive? 2. There we go. How did we? 17. And there's another one just in front of us, and then we'll go back and see if the great big nasty yeti that killing everything is respawned. But thank you, Mr. Warlock, for doing the buff for me. That was very sweet of you. There we go, that's the ice. I've heard that destroying some of the larger ice structures in the area angers them, so do what you do best and destroy any that you come across. We already did that, we've got you your chunks. Perfectly chilled drinks, here I come, and there is enough for the hunters here too. Oh, there, at least he didn't forget about the hunters. He's not being completely selfish. That's a good thing. Right, so let's head back into the cave, and we need to fight our Wendigo. Our great big Yeti Wendigo. I think Yeti and Wendigo are different culture names for the same creature, aren't they? And I think it's the same name as Bigfoot and stuff as well, isn't it? The same idea of a creature, but from different areas of the world. Avalanche. Why are you throwing snow at me? Do I look like I mind being a little bit cold, Mr. Yeti? No, so we got to skin him twice. Right, now there's a rare spool ready for turning. I take it we have to go back to Kenning's Lodge. Yes, we do. Now, there is a rare spawn. That's interesting. I would have thought that warlock would have took out the rare spawn. Right, let's take the cool rat, and then let's see if we can take the rare spawn, shall we? Oh, that's not a good angle. I can't really see myself.
Any rumours on the wind?
Sorry, Mr. Kenning, I was trying to skin the creature, not... I don't think you're ready for skinning. Our point is to try and keep him safe. Right, Ranger? Ranger. Great big grizzly. Or maybe even a polar bear. Or an albino grizzly maybe, I don't know. They are in snow, but it's not like we've got a huge glacier for polar bears, is it? But then we are in a fantasy game, Kitty. It's not necessarily meant to make any sense. Sometimes I really overthink things. Do you do that? Do you sit there and think things through too much and then question whether you should be thinking it through and making connections that you're making? I do sometimes, I really do. Right, Ranger hide braces, leather. Oh, leather. That's good. Is that good for us? Is that an upgrade? Let's have a look. What are we wearing? 252, 254, 54, 55, 82, 80. Sadly, I think it's a slight downgrade from our greens, which is quite a shame, because that would have been a nice item for a leather wearer, wouldn't it? Let's sell those bits. And now we can head back to Canning's Lodge and turn it in. Will he fly? Yeah, he will fly. Right, so we can fly back to Canning's Lodge and turn that in. And I think that might be the end of the quests here for Canning's Lodge, in which case we'll need to move on to the next one of the side quests, won't we? There we go. Alana, he's still alive. Thank you for dealing with the threat. I'll see that the men who died out there have a proper send-off. We also took out a great big polar bear, or albino grizzly bear, called Ranger, just to make things even more safe. Choose your reward. So we can have a signet ring. See, our Sephusa secret now is cut out working, but I still don't think it's a upgrade to swap to the new one. So the ring isn't an upgrade. Is this an upgrade? This is an upgrade. The waste item is an upgrade, so we will take that and equip it. And no, I don't think there are any more quests here, so I think that's the end of the quests here at Canning's Lodge. So we'll sell our junk. We'll just double check that there are no more quests here. What we got in my mail? Oh, it's the Brew of the Month's Club. I bet. Which one's this? Is this the bee one? Might send us running round like a headless chicken. It is. It's the aromatic honey brew, weak alcohol with some big taste. This one sometimes sends you running away from the bee. Oh, and some characters, the honey makes you run away, so it doesn't do that on a druid. Okay. Definitely made my warlock run around like a lunatic this morning, so that could be interesting. Right, so I think we've seen everybody here, and we definitely did pick up the flight path. So we need to head to the next questing area, which I believe is going to be left at the port. The shipping manifest from Bridgeport, they sent the goods without the shipping manifest. So what we want to do is head down there. Because we can fly, it's much simpler, but if you can't fly, I think the path comes around this way and leads you down the hill in this direction. So it's not that hard a track. Oh, look, we've got some chests. There's one back at the mining camp. Shall we grab that? We've got the pilgrimage scroll quest, haven't we? Oh, look, ding, 117. Yes, we've got the pilgrimage scroll quest for the Tortolans, so I'd like to open those up and see what we get. Right, we're up to 6. That's fine. There was another chest up here somewhere, wasn't there? Oh, this is the one guarded by pirates in the cave, isn't it? We're going to have to fight a few of them to get in here. There we go, that's the guys at the entrance. And there's another one right next to the chest. The Cutwater Corsairs. So, ooh, ring. I think that ring might be an upgrade. 256 to 259. Yes. Fuse of Secret, still a little bit bigger. Right. Super. No scrolls in that one. But we've gone up to 6 for our pilgrimage scrolls for the Great Sea Scrolls quest for the Tortolans. So let's head on down and do our... Actually, am I heading to the wrong place? I think I am. I'm heading back to Bridgeport. Look, I'm not supposed to be heading to Bridgeport. I'm supposed to be heading to the go further onwards, aren't I? So that's Bridgeport. So we're back at Bridgeport, you see. So if you come across the big bridge at Bridgeport and then go round the hill, this leads us to where the left at the port is to deliver the package to Dockmaster Tyndall. So if we kind of follow the path around so we can pick up the quest, and then I think the quest that he's got for us will be in our next episode. Rowan Berthold. And here's Southwind Station. And there's the Dockmaster.
What can I do?
Left at the port. I was wondering where this was. Thank you kindly. And then he has more quests for us to send us further on. There's a quest here, and then there's a quest on the wagon. Wagon, that's the word. I totally left my brain for a moment. And we will do those quests in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!